Hey everybody, welcome back to BobkeTV. Well, it's Friday and time once again for Wine of the Week. Okay, well, in honor of the tour of Romandie that takes place, generally speaking, in the French-speaking part of Switzerland, I have found a Swiss wine from the Vaud region. The Saint Saphorin is the name of the appellation, and this particular bottle of wine is made by Pierre-Luc Levraz in his own Les Blassinges vineyard. It's got a gold medal in terroir, Switzerland, so it can't be too bad. The Saint Saphorin appellation is pretty interesting. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, actually, and the Swiss have been making wine there for at least 1,000 years. So a long history of winemaking in the region. It's up above Geneva, and the vineyards overlook Lac Léman, and they get a lot of reflected sunlight, even though it's a very cool part of the wine growing region. The warmth reflected off of the lake produces, generally speaking, delightful wines. And when I lived and raced in Switzerland, I enjoyed many a good bottle of Swiss wine. And we think of banking, we think of chocolate, we think of cuckoo clocks and Thomas Frischknecht. When we think about Switzerland, but they also make delightful wine. So I'm going to give this one a try. It is also screw top, so if you're not that thirsty and you don't want a whole bottle, you can as it were, cork it, but it's you can screw the top back on, and it should last for quite a long while. And there's something ceremonial about popping the cork off of a wine bottle, and it's a big part of the experience and the enjoyment of wine is uncorking the wine. But I'm not opposed to screw top bottles either. A lot less heartbreaking because there's no cork to disintegrate. That's really nice. That's lovely. This was $28.99, so about $30 and a few cents with tax. The varietal is Chasseles primarily, with a little Pinot and Gamay in there. A really wonderful, wonderful fruit. This is a lightly spiced. Oh man, some nice honeysuckle and some almond. A little bit of a kick, a little nice spicy there. These are generally speaking made to be drunk young, on the younger side, within 3 years of age. This is a 2014, so it's right in there as far as drinkability, and I can assure you, quite quaffable. Discreet tannins. Very nice. This is the delightful bottle of white wine from Switzerland, and in honor of all of the guys in the tour of Romandie going on right now, I can recommend this highly. This is a lovely bottle of white wine. Pierre-Luc Levraz from Saint Saphorin, Grand Cru, Les Blassinges. Very nice bottle of wine. All right, well, bon appetit, everybody, and cheers. Delicious. Until next time, keep the subscriptions coming. Thank you very much for those. Comments, thumbs up, Twitter, and Facebook. Thanks, everybody. Somebody is not telling the truth. If we look at what the motivation might be, Shane Sutton has everything to gain from people believing his statement to be true, and Jess Varnish has nothing to gain by making these allegations. So, in my opinion,